Los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar, bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar. Dulces como tus besos, dulce el sabor del tiempo, como un barril añejo, todo un recuerdo, son las bandidas de mi corazón. Bandidas, bandidas, los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas, bandidas, tú y yo nos volvemos a encontrar. Tomaremos otra copa hasta el final.
Las Bandidas.
What do you think, Malena? That since my father had put you on a pedestal here, he won't throw you out on the street when I tell him what you really are? When I tell him the truth? Don't you think he'll do that? You shut up! Who is your lover? Who are you betraying my father with? Tell me! The one who has a lover is you! What happened was that I saw you. I'm well aware it was you who started the fire.
Claro, I couldn't stand the way he touched you.
Well, then you shouldn't look,
couldn't
Ruben.
stand it.
Don't look!
Speak up! Where did you get the idea that Malena has a lover?
Malena! Malena is cheating on you, Daddy. Your wife has a lover.
Bandidas las que un día
Las Bandidas.
aprendieron a amar.
Laurento Hotel. Serio? Shut up. You shouldn't have provoked me. You should never have messed with me.
What is wrong with you, sweetie? What happened?
Nothing, Nanny. It's nothing. It's
no,
nonsense.
it's not nonsense.
Yes, it is.
Sweetheart, you were very happy when you left, and you came back crying. Did something happen with Vicente?
No, Nanny. On the contrary. Vicente's a gentleman. He's nice and so friendly, but that is just the problem. Nothing can stop me from falling in love with him.
Okay, let's see. If Vicente is nice, a real gentleman, kind, he's handsome, and he likes you, then what is the problem?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. I would like to control what I feel, but I just can't.
Oh, you worry me, darling. Come here. Things are going to be fine. We must calm down, okay? Now tell me, what is making you cry?
What you are saying is ridiculous and totally absurd. Malena has no reason to be unfaithful to me. In fact, she has proven her honesty by telling me herself that you were accusing her of cheating on me.
How convenient, don't you think so?
What motives would she have to warn me about something that may implicate her?
Daddy, are you going to believe that woman more than your own daughter?
No, what I think is that you are passing on to her the mistakes that you were making.
Say what?
Yes, it was you who went with another man when you were engaged to Sergio, and that is called infidelity.
That has nothing to do with this, Daddy. She is a tramp.
Show her some respect.
She should
Easy
respect
now.
me, Dad. Why do you underestimate me, Daddy? Why? I'm trying to open up your eyes. I'm the woman who loves you more in this world. But I can see now that you are so blind, you can't even see the people who really love you and those who lie to you in your face. Goodness, since when? How long, Daddy? How long will you take it, Dad?
I found her packing her bag to go away, Fabiola.
Well, Daddy, that is what that woman should have done a long time ago. Before she got herself a lover, before she cheated on you.
If that's true, why didn't you tell me before?
I didn't want to hurt you, Dad. I didn't want to see you suffer or be in this condition. You don't deserve this, Dad. What do I have to do to make you believe me? Dad, that woman is making fun of you.
That's enough, Fabiola. No more gossip.
It's not gossip, Dad. It's not gossip. It's the truth. You came to my room. You asked me to tell you the truth. I'm telling you, Dad. What can I do? What can I do to make you believe me?
Evidence. Give me some proof, Fabiola. Don't give me words. Words are no use to me. If you really did see her with someone, then tell me who he is. Tell me, who is Malena's lover?
Sergio, put that gun away. It might go off.
You shut up. Put them on. You and I are going for a walk.
There's no need to take it to the extreme.
You should have thought about that before you messed with Fabiola. What did you think? That you could just take her away from me without paying for it?
I didn't take anything from you.
No, you didn't. She's going to marry me.
She doesn't love you.
Because you brainwashed her.
That's not true. Our feelings sprung out without notice. She didn't want to accept it because she didn't want to hold your self-esteem. She respects you, but she couldn't hide it anymore. No one can ever hide her feelings.
Want me to believe that Fabiola saw you and simply forgot she had a commitment with me, huh? That she fell in love with a sleazy dog like you? Get dressed, let's go.
Alonso? What's going on in there? Alonso! Alonso, what's going on? Alonso! Alonso,
Don't move.
please! Is everything okay, Alonso?
I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, Nanny. It's that. I think about it and my head tells me that I'm wrong, but then my heart tells me that I'm doing the right thing.
Maybe because you're still too young. And Vicente doesn't know how to talk to you.
No, Nanny, I wish it was just that. The truth is, Vicente is not the problem. The problem is me. That's true. I have to learn to control my feelings because I know it just can't be.
Maybe you're just afraid to fall in love, and maybe that boy's love scares you. He's so honest, so irresistible that he scares you.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm just so confused.
Oh, sweetie, I think you'll be all right.
What is this, Malena? Why the long face and the suitcase?
I'm leaving, Corina. I'm getting out of this house right this minute. Please tell your dad I will leave his car at the station.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron.
Las bandidas.
I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know, Dad, but I can assure you that I saw Malena at that cabin, Dad. I swear it. I swear to you.
What do you want, Fabiola? What are you trying to get at, huh? How far will you go with all this? You insist you saw her, but you can't tell me with whom.
No, I can't.
If it is true, then Malena and whoever that guy is are going to pay for it.
No, Dad, that's not what I want. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want anything to happen to you.
I'm not going to do anything, because nothing has happened. But I refuse to let you put my wife's reputation in doubt just because of your impulses. Just because you don't like her and you want her out of our house.
But Dad...
Dad! Where's Dad? Dad, Malena's gone. gone.
What do you mean
I don't
she's
know.
gone?
She said she didn't want to see you and she didn't want anything to do with you. And she said she would leave your car at the station. I don't know. Fabi, what is going on?
Laurento Hotel.
Alonso, what is happening? Alonso, what the... Oh, what is this? Sergio, what are you doing here? What's going on, Alonso?
Nothing, no worries. This guy is leaving.
Watch your back. You're not in the city anymore.
Oh,
Life in San Lorenzo can be very dangerous for a guy like you.
It isn't easy to forget a man like you, Rodrigo.
Ben!
I'm sorry, my mind keeps wandering.
I thought you were sleeping, only to find you here working very hard. Hey, what's the matter with you? What is it? Did a snake bite you?
I never imagined that telling Sergio the truth would be such a problem. I only wanted to be honest and open my heart to him. Really, I did. And now this, Corina. I told Dad the truth about what was happening with Malena. I never thought...
Well, it would have been worse if you hadn't told him the truth, Fabi, and about how you feel for Alonso.
Yes, sometimes it's hard to control your feelings, right?
Yes, and especially when you know that your love is forbidden, that makes it even worse.
Why do you say that? You mean...
It's that, and also this thing about Dad and Malena. The thing is, Fabi, Dad has never loved a woman as much as he loved Mother, but that changed when Malena came along. Malena won our father's heart, and now you're telling him that she is betraying him?
But it's true.
But he won't believe it, and he doesn't want to believe it. And you know why he doesn't want to? Because if he does, he knows that it will kill him. It will crush him, Fabi.
I think I made a mistake telling him. I don't want my dad to suffer. It scares me to think what he would do if he discovers the truth. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I don't want anything bad to happen.
Don't you worry. Nothing is going to happen to him.
You know how Dad
We all
is.
know that, but don't worry. Nothing bad is going to happen.
Is there still room for a very sad and confused little sister?
Come here.
Why are you going away like this?
Don't make things more difficult for me, Oligario, please. You shouldn't have come. Go home. I don't want to come between you and your daughter's relationship.
Your presence has never been an issue with my family.
I don't want to compete with Fabiola. In spite of it all, I still do love her. But I know that children are always more important. She told on me, didn't she? I can see it in your eyes.
She insists that she saw you with a man at the cabin.
You see what I mean? Perhaps now you will understand why I don't want to go back to a house where I'm not respected.
I love you very much, Malena. But obviously one of you is not telling the truth.
I don't doubt Fabiola might have seen a woman at the cabin, but it wasn't me, Oligario. No, it wasn't me. I am not with you for your money. I'm only taking what I brought with me when I came. I love you with all my heart, Oligario, but I think this is the best thing for both of us.
I couldn't sleep, Julia. So I decided to do something instead of just stare at the ceiling.
I couldn't sleep either. That's why I decided to get some fresh air before going to bed, and I think you should do the same. I always see you working very hard. But you really don't look like the kind of man who wants a tantric house all his life.
Well, it's not a matter of wanting, but then not all of us have the same opportunities.
Well, you know, I don't intend to clean houses all my life. I want to have my own home, a good and loving husband, even children someday. Don't you want those things for you as well?
The bar.
Leave that. We'll clean it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Keep the change. No. Give it to her.
Nellie, you don't have to do anything you don't want to.
Well, you don't know nothing. You don't know. This is only gonna end when that man finally kills me. Or if I kill him.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Las
a amar.
bandidas. Las bandidas.
No, Oligaryu, please, let me go.
No, you're not going anywhere.
What's the sense of me going back to that house? I know that Fabiola's words have more weight than mine. I don't blame you for that. After all, she is your daughter.
And you are my wife. I trust you completely.
But you are not convinced.
I promise that I will trust you for the rest of my life, no matter what my daughter says or whoever comes between us.
Please let me go. I must put an end to this.
If there is no one else in your life, well then, there is no need to leave me, is there?
Do you remember when we were younger and we used to talk about our boyfriends all night long?
Yes, but it was very different back then because we felt love, I don't know, in our stomachs, right? And we laughed a lot.
Yes. And now?
Well, I really don't know about you, but I just feel like I'm on what seems to be an incredibly scary roller coaster ride. Or maybe a paper boat that is sitting in the middle of a storm.
Oh, listen to her, a paper boat.
What? Don't make fun of me.
Oh, we're not making fun of you, but it is like a roller coaster that takes you just further up into the skies, you know? Oh, I don't know. It makes you feel unbelievable things.
Oh, is that what you feel for Alonzo? And you, Corey, do you feel that way too?
Well, more or less. But you're right. You're right about the paper boat. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm on a boat that's out of control in the midst of a raging storm, at risk of going under.
On the one hand, I feel so scared. I feel like I'm scared of, I don't know, of getting hurt, of being alone. And that's why I came home from Boston. The truth is, I missed my family terribly. I missed being home.
I don't understand. What about Reynaldo? You were with him over there, and when he got here, you seemed to love him, didn't you?
Yes, I guess I did. But everything has changed. And now I feel that Reynaldo is not the man for me. I just don't know. I'm just so confused, and I don't know what to do.
Oh.
I have an idea.
What?
Here it is. Let's go to our respective rooms.
Can I stay here?
I'm gonna tickle you till you get sleepy.
Oh, who wants to go to sleep?
It just doesn't make any sense. That all the wonderful things we had were being unjustly destroyed, and there was nothing I could do about it. Standing there at the station, I recalled how happy we have been. All those wonderful moments we have shared. And those nights that we spent together on this bed, making love until dawn.
Hang on. I really want to take a shower, Malena. I'm really tired. It's been a long day.
I know, I understand you. This one is in your favor, Malena. Although he's not quite convinced.
Es mejor que te vaya mal.
San Lorenzo headquarters.
It belongs to Sergio Navarro. He left it at the hotel. I want you to give it back to him.
How come he left you there without any fuss?
Let's just say he just forgot about it.
Stop playing games with me, Alonso. I know for sure that there are problems between you and Navarro. You two even had a fight.
Yes, but it wasn't really important.
Let me remind you that I am the authority here. And the one who decides what is important or not is me. This is a peaceful town. The people are friendly, and they like to live in peace. And aggressive people are not welcome here.
I'm not looking for trouble. I came to work here.
Then you should get back to work then. And stay away from Navarro. And from Oligario Montoya's land.
Are you following me?
Well, it's my duty to find out what the people who live here do. I have to keep an eye out when they come and when they go. So how long do you plan to stay in San Lorenzo?
I'm thinking about living here for good.
Not so fast. We need to talk.
Dad, you and I have nothing to talk about.
You and I have a lot to talk about, Fabiola.
What are you going to tell me? Let's see. That you went back to that woman? That's your business.
That woman, as you just called her, is my wife. And this situation has to stop once and for all.
Let's see. I hired you because actually, I liked your background. I verified that you are an honest, peaceful, and hard-working individual.
Thank you, Mr. Rodrigo.
Good. That is why I want you to tell me about what I heard around town. They say that you got yourself into a fight. I want to know exactly what happened.
Yes, it's true, sir. I had a problem with a guy who hit out at me, but it's not important.
Sergio Navarro. I warned you. It was not wise to get close to the Montoyas.
Excuse me, Mr. Rodrigo. Not all the Montoyas are like Oligario.
Don't be too sure. Fabiola is his blood.
Fabiola is an adult woman. She knows what she's doing, and so do I. So if you have nothing more to tell me, I must go back to work.
Alonso. In these lands, you don't always get what you want. There are certain rules you must respect. Beware of Sergio Navarro. He is a dangerous man. Once he swears to take revenge, he means it.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron.
Las bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron.
Las bandidas.
Olegario knows everything. I told him. My version. But of course, I took a step ahead of Fabiola. She has no way of accusing me of anything now.
Did he believe you?
No, I'm not really sure. But I will work on it until he has absolutely no doubts about me whatsoever. Nor about my fidelity, of course.
Then you're going to have to learn to control yourself. Just think about our business. You can't risk getting into another fight with Fabiola. For heaven's sake, Malena.
Well, you really shouldn't be picking any fights either, Sergio.
That's different. I'm a man.
But then you lost. Don't start a fight unless you're sure you're going to win it.
I didn't lose. That imbecile was just lucky. I suppose you think that you'll beat Fabiola, huh?
I am so fed up with her insults and contempt, as if she were a saint herself. But yes, I will take extra caution. I will not let a crazy woman like her destroy everything I have worked so hard for.
Dad, you decided not to believe me just because I couldn't see that man's face. Great. That's great. Relax, Mr. Olegario. I won't interfere in your business anymore.
Fabiola. You are not the little girl that I took to see the rainbows. Or the child that I taught to ride and told stories all the time. You've grown up, sweetie. You grew up so much that now your problems resemble my own. Haven't you noticed that?
Of course not, Dad. I didn't cheat on Sergio. I told him the truth. I told him exactly what I was feeling, and that's why it hurts me to see her play with your feelings and not show you the respect that you
Fabiola,
deserve,
I lived
Dad.
much longer than you. And that gives me the right to make my own decisions.
That's wonderful. I won't interfere again. But don't ask me not to feel pain over what is happening to you. Because I feel it in my own flesh, Daddy. Every single vein in my body. And despite the barriers you put between us, I will always keep an eye on you.
What barriers are you talking about? There are no barriers for you, Fabiola.
You will have to help me, Sergio.
Me? I don't know how. Fabiola doesn't want me near her at all. As for Olegario...
That's just it, Sergio. Olegario is indebted to you. His daughter has forgotten about you. You have to use your wounded pride in your favor.
Don't remind me, okay? I feel like killing every last one of them.
Shut up and calm down. If I must control myself, then you do too. Remember, you and I have a deal. It's all or nothing. Do you understand?
You know, the happiest day of my whole life was the day you were born. The moment I held you in my arms. You were my first daughter. The happiest girl. The sweetest and prettiest little girl in the world. But now, I'm an old man and you're a grown woman, Fabiola. And we're both struggling in our own lives. We are trying to get ahead, looking for our own happiness.
That's it, Dad. That's it. That's exactly what I want you to find. I want you to be the happiest man in the world with a woman who appreciates and respects you, Daddy.
Is it really too much to ask of you to just let me face all of my own problems? I am using your same words. Fabiola, when a man my age gets married to a woman much younger, he has to face his own trials. Malena will be with me as long as I am able to confront that challenge, not longer.
Dad, the thing is, it doesn't seem fair. What I feel for this man is entirely different. It's love, Dad. True love that comes from the heart.
That's because you are in another stage of love, my dear. At your age, it's all about passion and enthusiasm. It's all fireworks. I know that nothing I will say will interfere in your decisions, Fabiola, but I can give you some advice. Be careful, my dear. We never know what lies underneath the fireworks. Fireworks dazzle us. We can never see what's behind them all. You won't be able to tell.
Oh, the good thing about you leaving today is that I can go with you. Oh, I hated just thinking about that boring trip. But listen to me. The bad part is that you will leave Rodrigo alone. And it worries me.
Oh, you know just how much I would love to stay with him, Ricarda. But that would mean that I'd have to give up my life. And that wouldn't make me very happy. On the contrary, giving up Ricarda would not make me happy either.
So convince him to go to the city with you. And forget about this hill, for goodness sake.
Don't you think that I haven't tried that, Ricarda? But his project is more important to him. And he's not going to give all of that up for me.
Then if you quit, you will leave him in that girl's arms. I know what I'm saying, darling. She doesn't bother to hide the attraction that she feels for him.
I think that he's infatuated with her, Ricarda, but you know the truth is, I'm really not worried about it. I think the two of them are well aware the relationship between the two of them is just impossible.
If there's anything my long life has taught me, it's that nothing is impossible. Believe me. Goodness knows I don't want to see my son alone, but I don't want to see him in the arms of a murderer's daughter either.
Good morning, Professor.
Vicente, good morning. A good and beautiful morning to you. I suppose you checked the values, right?
Yes.
And Corina? Isn't she here yet?
No, Professor. She shouldn't be long.
Yes, darling, it is getting late. But I did bring some wine and some olives, and we can have a good time. Just you and me together, listening to some more music. What do you think?
No. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not interested and I won't go. I'm not interested. No way. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, what's wrong, Corey?
What?
Shouldn't you be at work by now?
I decided that I'm not going. I don't want to go to work anymore since I realized it's not a good job. So I won't go. I made up my mind. It's fine. I'm not going to work. There, okay? I'll be right back. I'll leave this here. Okay.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a
Las
amar.
bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
Las bandidas.
What you need to do is win Fabiola back again. Don't let Alonso take her away.
Well, that's much easier said than done.
Don't tell me that you're already giving up so suddenly. What's the matter with you, Sergio? Are you afraid of Alonso after your fight last night?
I am not afraid of anybody. No one. You understand? Stop giving me orders. I am not your employee. You tend to your problems with Olegario. What happens with Fabiola is my business. I will take care of that.
Yeah, right. Now you are playing the lover. Mind you, the only thing that should interest you about her is the money. But to get your hands on it, you must get that brat first. Darling! Hi, baby. I was just trying to convince Sergio here not to give up so easily on Fabiola. I know that she loves him just as much as I love you, darling. Perhaps she is testing you, Sergio. Perhaps she wants to know how far you're willing to go to win her heart back, right? Women do have the tendency to do that sort of thing, you know. Right, darling?
If you say so. See you later, okay? Come with me, Sergio. Where to? Just come with me. Yeah, sure.
Hey, Alonso. Where are you going? Everybody in San Lorenzo is talking about last night's fight. No one believes you beat Sergio Navarro.
There are more important things in this town, right, Remigio?
Yes, frankly, you are right. But everybody knows that Sergio Navarro will not leave it in peace. Be careful with him. Sergio is a dangerous man.
So then, you fought with a veterinarian, huh? And he gave you a beating. That idiot just got lucky. I had 1 or 2 drinks too much. But I gave him a beating too. I have warned you over and over, Sergio. I told you you shouldn't have let Fabiola run loose like that. That guy is not as dumb as you think. I understand, Mr. Olegario. You know how all women are, they fall for the sweet talk. Especially when it comes from a man, right? If Fabiola falls for it or not, that is her problem. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's not what concerns me right now. All right, I'm all ears. Listen, Sergio. You have been a good worker. You have been very discreet with everything I've told you to do. I would like you to continue working for me. Thank you very much, Mr. Olegario, but what exactly are you trying to tell me? Patience, my dear boy. Patience, huh? Have patience.
I don't know, Nanny. I don't know if it was right to tell Dad the truth. He is just so hung up on that woman, you would say. He feels so strongly about her, Nanny.
Darling, what's in plain sight requires no eyeglasses. The different body language of men betrays them all. Maybe it's their moves in front of women. You have to be careful. I don't know if it's his smile, the light in his eyes, the optimism that emerges from him. But you can't deny that woman has made him happy.
Maybe you're right.
There's nothing hidden between heaven and earth, Fabiola. If that woman is a tramp, as you say, your father will find out.
Of course. I know he will, Nanny. I know that sooner or later, Malena will make a mistake and my dad will find out. And it worries me to think how he will react, though.
Darling, get those ideas out of your head. Your father is not what you think he is.
Hold on, Fabiola. Would you mind leaving us alone for just a minute?
But I'm cooking, madam.
I said now.
In a moment. There they go again.
I want to ask you 2 things. No fighting involved, just listen to me.
Corina? What happened? I waited for you and, well, why didn't you come to work?
Because I won't be going back to the laboratory.
Would you like to have some cold lemonade to refresh you?
Thank you, Julia. I could use some.
Oh, I made mango jelly too. And when you finish, come to the kitchen and I will give you a good serving.
Thank you. Julia, if you're back to take the glass away, I haven't finished my lemonade yet, okay? I know it was you who started the fire last night. Next time, farmhand, think twice before you start messing with me. Come on, laugh if you can. Come on.
Renato, no!
on, laugh.
Stop that! Stop hitting him! Stop it! Go away! Ruben, are you all right? Are you okay? Please tell me you're okay. Please, Ruben. What's the matter with you? Are you crazy? Ruben, please talk to me. Are you all right, Ruben?
Mr. Olegario, why did we come here? This cabin is destroyed. Are you looking for something? Why don't you just tell me and I'll be happy to help? What are you looking for, Mr. Olegario? Well, if you couldn't get anything, I don't understand what we're doing here. Can we go now?
No, first I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about Malena?
Do you mind telling me what you're doing here?